Hello, Penguin. Hello, Alex. Hello, everybody. I'll be right back. Hello, hello. So tea is brewing. Hmm. Hello, Calder. Good morning. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. So what is the plan for today? The plan for today is, I think, to see Johnson Collaborative. Good morning. Morning. Looking forward to the live stream. Thank you. So, I think the plan for today is to start moving the D2 repository um, to Codeberg. Then, also, you know what? I probably should create an organization for it also on Codeberg. Maybe we don't need to use it right away, but it doesn't hurt to create one. Oh, it's already taken. What? Oh, it's an account. Cool. Funny. Let's see. I was looking into using some of the new async and look at the house name example, but I can't figure out why it says 16 is required to prevent blocking. Is this some kind of property of DNS to only have 16 possible addresses? Um, I don't know this stuff by heart, but I do remember that. Yeah, it's basically based on the fact that of how this stuff works normally. And like you need to ask Andrew to really know 100% exactly where he is sourcing this information from. But that is the idea. That is the idea. Yeah. I think you know what? I think it's also time to kill Zigdo News. Maybe we can also kill Zigdo News and see if we can export. Actually, can we? How complicated is it to back up Zigdo News right now? Like, can I download stuff from the? Okay, so timer is running. So like I don't think I can download a copy of the database from here. I probably need to take a look at the docs. I think it's time to kill Zignews. Okay, so I think we're gonna do some of this stuff today. Let me go get the tea. I'll be right back. Okay. Do. So hello everybody. Let's yeah, let's get started. So yeah, let's kill Zignews. uh okay, where are the docs? Mhm. Hmm. Okay, where do they have information about backups? Bro, please. Hmm. Okay, so we have a Postgres somewhere. I mean, how hard could it be, right? Okay, give me a sec because I don't remember my how I access this stuff. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, this is the one. Man. So I'm. By the way, I have a SSH key that I use to log into Zignews. It's not added. I'm trying to remember the passphrase, so that's what I'm doing right now. Hmm. Hmm. No screen. No, I just need to figure out this freaking password. Um. um. Ah, there we go. Can we know SSH? Fuck, I don't remember my username. Although I think my username is not decided by me. I think there is. Okay, I guess we can. I can screen share now. Um, there is a. Hmm. So basically, there's a guide for. Oh, there we go. Self-hosting forum. Hmm. Hmm. It's just that the machine is a stupid Fedora machine. No, actually, it's not even Fedora. It's their like container stuff. Core. That's the username. Bro, how was I supposed to remember this? Well, I would say respectable uptime. Respectable uptime, that is for sure. Console, deploy, rake, restart, start, stop. Forem img. Uh, oh, there we go. Backup your forum data. Foremctl stop. Sudo tar. Mm, I mean, sure. So what I'm doing right now is taking Zig News down. I plan to reroute it to I don't know, like a GitHub pages, and and to kill the corresponding DigitalOcean machine, and then why is this? Why is this? What? Why is the file? Why is the Redis append only changing as we read it after we stopped everything in theory? Why are we even backupping this stuff? What? I just need to backup. What? What? Why? What? Why is Redis being backupped? Okay, so we had one backup from 2022, and now we have one backup from 2026. I mean, fair. Okay, so how do you SCP? I forget how that works. Copy a file from remote host to local host. Yeah. So mkdir zig news backup. Using slash. Oh, colon. Thank you. But then I want this to be an absolute path. So it should be like this. I think this should be relative to my, like the directory where I'm in, where I log in. And this should be tar gz in here. Let's see. Okay. This backup seems gigantic for no reason. 10% of it is almost 100 megabytes. compressed. What is it containing? Yeah, well, I think it's fine. I guess it is a matter of attachments. So I guess a proper like backup of this that we open source needs to contain all the entries and also the uploaded assets like images and stuff. Well, one thing is true though. The uptime is good. I didn't have the best of experiences using Forum in hindsight, but it could also have been significantly worse. And in the end, the OS as well was fine, despite the fact that this thing is like this whole OS is ass. It's all designed to integrate deeply with containers. Like fuck all that shit. I don't care. I don't need it. Why does this thing need that? Ah, eh. Okay, we have it. So how does it work? Tar, unzip, um, what is it? Extract, tar, xz, v. Man, I don't even remember how to use tar. xzf. Yeah. You know what? Let's just search for it. xvzf. Hmm. So there were a lot of things in here that seem to make sense. I mean, like articles. I'm not even sure I'm supposed to look at this Postgres stuff this way. I think we need I don't know, some kind of Postgres viewer. Okay, what else do we have? We have uploads, articles. Yeah, these are the assets that I was mentioning. Columns. Yeah, okay, this is fine. So these are all the yeah, the images. These need to be preserved, otherwise people are not going to be able to correctly recreate the entries. You can do pg dump all. The problem is that I think on in this OS, I don't have a I don't have a running Postgres daemon that I can interact with. I have like a Postgres container, I think, that you can interact in weird ways that I don't know how to access. So in any case, we have articles. That's something that we do care about. Then Then we need to understand what to do with Postgres SQL. How do you inspect a Postgres backup? PG-based backup against the backup manifest. Mm, okay, so this is dumping everything into a SQL thing. I don't know. We can try, but we have PG grep. Oh man, I can't even. It doesn't recognize Ghosty. Oh no. What's the actual thing? Xterm 256? Is that it? No, I still cannot. I still cannot backspace. Oh no. What is the thing that emulators do normally? Um, I still have Kitty. Oh, it's term. Yeah, I did a typo that. If I typo that, then that would explain it. Yeah. Xterm. Color. Okay. Now we can backspace. So I only have PG grep. Also, core OS install. I don't know, package manager. How do you install stuff on this OS? To install software in Docker containers. Jesus. Okay, you know what? AI time. I need to get pg dump all. I need to run on a core OS machine. How do I install and run the tool correctly? What the fuck does conversation not found mean? Bro. Bro? Claude! God damn it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. So I think it's this. Uh I don't remember my user and password. I will need to figure them out. Uh Let's see what we have from here. An alternative would be going into forum CTL. DNF install PostgreSQL server. I don't know. Can you do that? There you go. We don't have DNF. Uh, yeah, let's just say that I don't exactly love this stuff. Uh, LLENVs. Yeah, I think locally I don't have shit. I really don't have anything. I just have these two backups. I guess I can do this. Docker list. I don't know. Docker container list. Good permission denied. Right. Sudo. So there we go. So here's our Postgres container. So we have it. Okay, you know what? Let's make more use of AI at this point. Okay. Uh, I have deployed the software. Read the README to learn the, I don't know, the architecture, and tell me where I can find my Postgres username and password. I don't think I have forked the project though, because probably that would be an answer to the problem, wouldn't it? Because I probably should have a copy of it somewhere. Let me take a look at GitHub. I don't have any forum repo. I don't have any Zig News repo. Nothing named forum, nothing named Zig. One question: is Zig better for a highly concurrent application? Need low latency and high throughput compared to Java? Um, hmm. It is a lower level application. Sorry, it's a lower level programming language. So pretty much anything that you can do with Java, you can do with Zig better. So uh, your question is problematic. My suggestion is try Zig out, learn a little bit of lower level programming, get used to it. Like this is a question that you like this is a question that you shouldn't even have to ask if you understand the programming language landscape well enough to be able to understand the answer to that question in a sense. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but um, it's um, it's just too wild of a comparison. Uh, Docker exec container name pg dump all -u user dump sql. Yeah, but I don't even remember what my user is. I guess I have to read. Oh, okay. Let's see if that is actually true. Oh, I don't have nano. Okay, I have the data. Let's see if we can make it work without going insane. Okay, it seems that it's working. It seems that it's working. Okay. Hey, CryptoCode. Hello. Um, so I think that this is fine. Maybe we're stressing flow a little bit too much. Okay. Create. I think we're killing flow. It's just um, it's just not doing well. Out of curiosity, HX. Oh, Helix does a little bit better. Create table articles. Man, I wish, huh? Posts, entries, no highlighting. Yeah. Okay. Um, Next question. So this was not bad. This is what I ended up doing, and this works. So congrats, AI. You're doing good. Next question. Um, oh, actually, there's no point in saying the next question. Don't waste tokens. Um, the next question is looking at the repository. Hey, Neurosite, what's the name of the table? Well, looking at the repository, specific. Well, it will have to figure it out. What's the name of the table of the database table that contains um, articles? Written by users. Okay, if this thing can figure this stuff out right away without me having to do anything, pay to fetch. Why? How? God damn it. Articles. And yet, articles says nothing. Well, you can do articles. Oh, public dot articles. Well, yeah, I found it. So public dot articles. So we have it. Wait, is it insert? Is it into? What would the insert query insert values? Insert values? Wait, I forget how insert queries work. Insert into or copy. Oh, okay. So copy um public dot articles. So there we go. So this is the query. It is interesting. Oh, we have both a rendered version and a raw version in the database. Body HTML. Password? Why is there a password? Well, can I do this? Yeah, how do I know when this stuff is over? Because it's not just one line. I guess it's one line per article. Well, there shouldn't be too many, to be fair, bro. Wait, I think we got into comments about spam on Zig News. Yeah, but then these are all like the why what? These are all the spam comments. Ruby struct cached entity name. Oh, so comments end up serialized. Like there's a Ruby serialization thing, and they just get dumped into one column. What? What? Is this really how they made it work? String quality suffers. Well, I don't know what to do about it. I'm just trying to find like the end of this thing, but it's weird. Like there's so much stuff, but these are not all articles. No, it's not all one line. Each entry is one line. Or rather, there might be some articles that are like particularly big. They have a ton of comments, and apparently comments are a column here. Like we're not at the end yet. We're still not at the end. Jesus. Zig package aggregator. Disable wrapping of lines. That is a good point, isn't it? I don't know how you disable wrapping of lines. Line. Right. Oh, shit. I closed it. There we go. Okay, so these are our entries without line wrapping. There it is. It's fine. Man, it's lagging so much when entering this section. Okay. So how do we proceed? Because basically, what we want is only, I think, title, ID, title, maybe user ID, user ID, title. I think we want we want body markdown, and that's it. Cached username. Jesus. Okay. So here's the question: Can we? What is the what is the fastest way of cleaning this stuff up? Um, what is the fastest way? I guess what I think I would like. What's the hurdle of the day? So I'm killing Zig News, but I want to publish all the blog posts that were there as data on GitHub, so that people can recover them if they want to and post them somewhere else. So I plan to publish the directory containing all the image assets and all the blog posts. Um, and right now I have dumped the stuff from my database, but there's a column apparently that contains all comments per entry, which is weird. Hmm. And what was I saying? Yeah, so we need basically to at the very least kill that column. Um, I probably want to delete also a bunch of other stuff. Like only keep some columns. I don't want to install Postgres. I would like to be able to run this query on. You could load it in DuckDB. Why DuckDB and not SQLite? Are you suggesting DuckDB because you prefer it personally and either would do the job, or does DuckDB work better with Postgres stuff for some reason? Either works. Well, we can certainly try. Okay. PG loader. Extra just the table so you need SCSV. Huh. Maybe that is my answer here. Maybe this is what I want to do. Okay, so instead of pg dump all, we do psql psql that's our user. We need to specify the database. Okay. I don't remember if it's foreign DB, but let's be optimistic. -c copy public.articles to std out with csv header. Mode csv. Oh, my accommodation. Fuck off. Okay. I think CSV should be fine. Database for NDB doesn't exist. Okay, what is the name of this database then? Foreign production. Well, there we go. Yeah, I think we have it. An alternative to Zignews in the future? I mean, Zignews will be reborn. Yeah, I'm just killing it now. Okay. Awesome. I made the CSV dump. I want to filter only and I've downloaded it on my Mac machine. I want to keep only some columns and delete the rest. How do I do it? You see, plan on releasing a book on Zig anytime soon? I do plan to do that. Right now, I'm battling CSV files. CSV cut. Let's see. Cat command terminal. Simple and fast removing columns by position. This works best if your CSV doesn't have commas within quoted fields. Wait, wait a second. What? Wait, what? What? Bro, yeah, your shit has to parse the document, has to parse the file format correctly. Why? Oh my fucking god. Using awk. There we go. Permission is CSV kit. Hmm. You know what? I think I like the SQLite approach more. You can output CSV from SQLite, right? So if you can do that, really, this seems to be the best method so far for now. Because I am assuming that it's gonna complain if it fails to load stuff. So what were we saying? Dot mode CSV. Uh, uh, what the fuck am I doing? Everything is text. Okay. Well, no, but the fact that he complains about unescaped quotes makes me worried that it failed to import some stuff or that it imported it the wrong way. That's what's worrying me right now. But, uh, uh, in any case, it's alter table articles drop. No, I don't remember how you do alter a database. Alter table, blah blah blah. Rename column, drop column. There we go. So drop column body HTML. Drop column slug. Do we keep the slug? No, you know what? Let's keep the slug. Created, updated that main image. Keep description. Keep published. Remove password. What's the slug? It's the URL. The unique URL. Featured. Process HTML. Um, organization ID. canonical URL, collection ID, show comments. Um, which column has the text of the article? Body markdown, main image background hex color, receive notification. Also, okay, let's say that we keep doing this. How do you export? Oh, dot output. Oh, headers on, output data. Okay. Can we drop more than one column at a time by any chance? There's drop. No, there's just no way. Reactions count. Uh, hotness score. Cached username. Cached username. Huh. Previous positive reactions count. Oh, you're right, because we could do it right. You know what? I forgot. I didn't do the 1+1. Yeah, because we don't just dump the table, we dump a query. So yeah, for sure. For sure. You know what? Let's start again. Okay, let's start from scratch. Mode CSV. Articles. Then we want to do this, which is headers on, and then select schema, then select. Okay, ID, user ID. Then let's do also cached username. Then slug, then title, then description, then body mark down. Also the creation date, publish date, publish date, publish date. Published at. Body markdown. I think this is it. From articles. Wait, I didn't do the output stuff, I think. Row volume is used. Is it a problem with the parentheses? Yeah. Okay. It's a hotness thing. So here's the one last thing that I'm doing. I know that there are some articles that are not published, and I'm trying to see if there's a way of filtering them. Let's do title and published at. Oh, look at this. Published. This is a boolean where published equals false equals f. Um, different than t. True. Wait, how does this value work? How does how do booleans work in this thing? There we go. Ho Chi Minh City, the heart of Vietnam and its vibrant nightlife. That's clearly spam, and it has F in here. It has a publishing date, but it has F. Isn't it all text? You're right. Yeah, there we go. Is this all spam? Yeah, this is all spam. Spam plus articles that were never published, like ZigOS Dev Experience. It's fine, I think, to drop packaging libraries. It's fine to drop articles that were never published. We clearly don't want um, to publish people's in progress stuff. I'm sorry. So from articles where published equals T. I think we also want one last thing. I think we want main image. Let's do again without body markdown. Yeah, okay. It's a path, so if you publish that, then that's also going to be available. Okay, I think we have it. I think this is it. Hmm. Okay, we have articles.csv. This is nice. We were able to do what we set out to do. GitHub.com slash, well, github.com, make a public repository. Public, add readme, or head license. I don't know. Hmm. So yeah, original creators to re-upload their content elsewhere. Hmm. Well, I mean, that's implicit. Um, okay. Can we make this repo like non forkable? Is that a thing that you can do? I guess we can archive it, but I don't think we can make this stuff non-forkable. I mean, it's not like I super don't want people to fork this. It's just eh. Yeah, maybe I should mark it as archived. That's what I should do. Yeah, like I don't. My point is that I don't want to make to put like hard rules. I don't know. Also, maybe I should like I don't know, briefly evaluate that everything in here is fine and not garbage. Hopefully, there is no like weird porn in it. Eh. Okay. I think I should archive it. Okay. So the next thing that we need to do is point Zig News to the new location. So new repository. Let's call it Zigdo News. Um, Placeholder. Give it a readme. Give it a Zig git ignore. Although wait, no, there's no point. Can we not do that? Fuck. No git ignore. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we want to make this I think we want to zine in it. Although man, there is so much in here. Um okay, the pages. Check out setup zine, zine release. Okay. So in here we can do content, remove blog, devlog, and about, get index. Um, what do we say in here? NoSQL's GitHub account has a dump of all previous articles. Uh, uh, malicious what? Malicious users? Malicious readers? Readers. This extends base. Don't care about this. No navigation. No site under construction. That's it. Okay. That's it. Push. Now, do we have actions? I think this action will fail because I don't have either pages to set up. Pages. And we need to update Zigdo News DNS servers. Hmm. There we go, Zig News. Okay, what is the thing? Hmm. There we go. Okay, so next. Hmm. Updating my DNS. Okay. Is this enough to make this guy happy? Well, you think about it. How does GitHub Action do? Uh, Not found. We rerun this. Do. Well, such is life, der Teufel. There are so many things that I need to do. By the way, the reason why I'm shutting this stuff down is also because I need to spin up a new machine. If I want for D2 to be hosted uh on Codeberg, I will need to bring my own runners. So I'll need to basically run a machine for that. And I didn't want to just add yet another machine to my pile of machines. So I decided to uh, first kill one before I turn another one on. How are we doing with pages? DNS check in progress. Okay. Our actions deploying. Okay, so slow but happening. Also, I think I might be generating a bunch of stuff wrong because I didn't. Um, I didn't change this. DNS check in progress. This has been stuck for a while. Deployment queued. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, but I think that even if I cancel the workflow, this thing is currently running. I think this deployment will still be running. Oh no. Cancel workflow. Oh no. Settings. I tried to do too many things at once, huh? DNS check in progress. Uh, okay, now it's this guy's time to deployment queued. Oh no, GitHub. Wait, it's really falling apart, man. I've never seen pages do this. I've never seen pages get this stuck. No, the main stuff. I mean, the DNS check is maybe this is blocking other stuff, maybe, but it's not a thing. Like it shouldn't have to be this way. Like you should be able to totally deploy and keep using the old URL until the new one is ready because the checks have passed and everything else. So I don't know what's causing these problems. We don't know. Uh, I don't know. Uh, oh well. Well. So this is it, I guess. Okay, so we have correctly done all this stuff. So um if I do the D2 setup work, I will spoil the new name that the name that I want to give to D2. But I guess at this point I might as well do it. We just do the work and call it a day. Ah, why not? Let me also go to DigitalOcean and but I already have a machine that I could use for this probably. Okay, sorry, let me take a look at DigitalOcean. Any progress here? No. Oh my god. Jesus. Hmm. Agent platform. What? DigitalOcean Gradient AI agentic cloud. Just give me a server, dude. So we can kill Zig News at this point. Okay, we kill Zig News. Goodbye. Okay. I have two machines. One is Suzy Laplace's Showtime. The other one, I don't even remember. Huh. Hmm. Okay, so this is loading. So share the Z show works. What is going on here? um, interesting. I don't I don't remember what is the problem with that machine. Also, GitHub is just not recovering. Yeah, I think their entire system has just crashed. Okay. Um, do I restart this machine at this point? Actually, for example, is Susie live? Like, is Susie alive as a Discord bot? I think Susie might have been dead for a while now. Yeah, there's no Susie. Hmm. So here's a couple of the things that I've done with D2. Is it cold there? Not particularly. I mean, outside, yes. Inside, no. I'm just sick and I'm having trouble recovering. So I'm just going around home. I'm just going around home with this on me. My kids at. Right now, I am the closest thing to a kid in this house. So I started writing down issues of things that I know other people can work on in a way that they don't like. Where basically like the decision making that needed to be done has been done. Um, so we like these things that we can commit to. Um, and I started working on a list of things so that once we gonna have the D2 development kickoff meeting, then we're gonna be able to I'm gonna be able to actually um, have people work on stuff. Okay, can we SSH now? Wait, why is the okay ping? Here, let's see the show. Am I even pinging the right thing? Wait a second. That's not even the same machine. Wait, what? Uh, oh my god. This is not even the same machine. Wait a second. Wait, shared z.show is oh, I see. This is also um a GitHub pages address. Okay. Okay, now I am confused. So this is indeed supposed to be my machine. What the heck is going on? No, it's not a local machine. It's a DigitalOcean droplet. And what I don't understand is why am I not even able to log in via SSH? I'm entering with the recovery console. Oh, but it wants username and password, which I don't have. Do they give some docs on SSHing into the machine? I mean, SSHing into the machine remotely, it's what I'm attempting to do now. And it's just not even replying. I think that this machine might be in a, like, it might not be feeling too good. Password reset. Reset root password. I think it might be like running out of space or have some trouble of that kind. Root password has been reset and mailed to you. Okay. Not from here. So I guess I can go into the recovery console. Oh no. Okay. Usage of hard drive 24%. So I mean, um it doesn't seem that anything horrible is happening. So why cannot I SSH to it? I guess the good news is that there's nothing crazy on this machine. Maybe it's just time to kill it. It's time to kill all these machines. Yeah. You know what? I think it's time. Okay, new machine. Where do we put this one? Frankfurt. Ubuntu. That is fine. Basic machine. Why does it want me to use a I want a $4 a month machine. Yeah. 500 megabytes of memory. Is that gonna be enough for building projects? Maybe. I guess I can always upgrade it later on or like recreate it. Okay, in the meantime, let's go to Codeberg. This is the repository. Okay. Hmm. See if there is a runner available for the repository. If the repository settings, go to actions/runners. In settings, maybe actions, runners. Oh, wait. So I've been given access to tiny runners. 112 megabytes. You think is going to be painful? You think it's not enough for Zig? Well, okay, we can do bigger, but how big? When I build D2, I can see right how big these things are. I can do Zig build summary all. Do. There's a bunch of cache stuff, so I guess we would have to do a clean build to really know Frankfurt. Okay, I'm gonna try. Um, let's see. Regular disk type. So we can do 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabytes. What if we do memory optimized? Memory. Okay, no, this gives me only fancy machines. Okay, but I see that there are runners. Interestingly, so do I get access to them? Okay, let's follow this thing. Do we have like a free like tiny runner available to us? Let's do this. Copy. I'm here from somewhere in Greece. Is that it? I can't write code without AI. I want to write a manual on how to do what. Hmm. Workflows. YAML or YML? YAML. Runs on Docker. So this is runs on Docker because this job will run on a runner with the label Docker. Okay. Hmm. So what if we do Codeberg tiny? Will it work? It worked. Okay, so we do have access to some tiny machines from Codeberg. I mean, assuming they don't have an issue with us using them, but I would assume that's not a problem because otherwise we wouldn't see them there. Um, then it seems that we can use their CI, and it's an Ubuntu machine, so that is good actually. That means that then we don't need any machine on our own, maybe for now at least. How long did it take to learn Zigwell? Um, Zig itself doesn't take much to learn. The thing is, when you learn Zig, you have to learn how to program your computer, and chances are that you don't know how to do that. Um, yeah, last I heard. Sorry, I'm jumping temporarily to this comment. Yeah, last I heard is that they could give it to you, but you would have to ask for access to the feature, and you kind of would needed to have a reason. But it seems that they are doing fine enough that now you can use it, so that seems fine. Okay, going back to this. So learning Zig doesn't take much. The problem is that you need to learn how to program your computer, and chances are that you don't know how to do this if you've never done it before. So, and what I mean by that is that if you've always done Python, JavaScript, I don't know, Java, you've always been programming a virtual machine. Basically, you've never been programming your actual computer. You've never done a lot of like intimate interaction with the OS, for example, or the hardware. So, um, yeah, that is what you need to learn, and that's what's going to take you the most time and effort. So, uh, is it the same as say learning Rust? No, because Rust is way more complicated than Zig is. When you're learning Rust, you're learning also the whole model of move semantics. And move semantics is an abstraction invented by Rust, and it's a whole system that you have to learn how to deal with. Zig doesn't have anything of that kind, so with Zig you have to learn the language, yeah, but it's mostly basic stuff. And then you have to learn, and then so for example, let's say that you want to, I don't know, take a string um and take two strings and concatenate them. So in move semantics were invented by C++. Are you serious? They had those before Rust did? I don't believe you. Actually, Neurosite, if you're not a coward, you, instead of typing in chat, you know what you should do? You should come into the next Zig Day Nuremberg and show me there in person, face to face, that your claim, your proof that move semantics were invented by C++ and not Rust. That would be the non-Craven thing to do. By the way, I'm joking, is because Neurosite. I met Neurosite the last time at Zig Day Nuremberg, and I'm going to the next one as well. But it seems that I have more German pride than he does. It seems. In any case, so if you're doing Rust, the yeah, you have to learn all this stuff, and that makes that means that the language is more complicated to learn. Now you're not learning it for nothing, right? Move semantics map to correct memory usage, so you get some value out of it, but it is a system that you have to learn. It's kind of like, I don't know, when you're learning Prolog, and you have to learn how unification works in Prolog and all the weird shit that Prolog does. It is a it's a system that is in the language that you have to learn how to deal with. Z doesn't really have that. So most of the time the only thing that is specific to Zig, for example, that you will have to learn is comp time, how to do metaprogramming. But even then, it's a thing that you shouldn't abuse much. So in reality, people usually, when they have a hard time learning Zig, is because they have a hard time learning how to program. And so I was saying, you want to take two strings and concatenate them. So make a third string that contains both of them in sequence, one after the other. How do you do that? Well, in a language like Python, you just do string plus string and you call it a day, right? Who cares? But in reality, it's more complicated than this, because the question is, okay, so a string, generally speaking, it's not a hard rule, but generally speaking, a string is a contiguous chunk of memory. So you have pen here, you have apple there. So, and if you want to make pen, pineapple, apple, pen, then you have to find memory, a third chunk of memory that can contain both strings. And so that is memory that you either heap allocate or that you fetch from somewhere somehow. And that is decision making that has to happen. In higher level programming languages, the decision making is entirely done by the programming language runtime, and you didn't even have to learn about this stuff. But that is stuff that has to happen. And so you're basically, when you do Zig, you're exposed to this kind of choices, and that is where all the learning curve is, basically. Just remember the page table to point at the start of each string. Zero copy. Okay, so it seems that we don't have to do anything specific, anything special, at least for now, for Codeberg to work for us. In any case, there was one small spoiler here. I plan to call D2 a Webo, and if you don't know what I'm referring to, I'm referring to this. Let me enable also audio for YouTube so that they can see it. This is it. I wish I could interact with this page. My browser is freaking out. Bro, please. It's just a YouTube page. Why is software like this? Yeah. Congrats. You succeeded. Now, this is funny. You know what is less funny? That this is a page called a Webo token. So you know it's a fucking crypto thing. Anyway. That's the idea. Hello. Hi, so delicious. So I think we're getting ready. I think we're getting there. By the way, let's see. Let's see who has answered the doodle. Can I see the replies? The name's a meme? I mean, it's just the noise that that bird makes. Oh, there's no way for me to see the replies? Oh, it's because I'm not logged in. Okay, but what if I do log in? Okay, now I can see. Okay, cool. Hmm. Okay, it seems that this time slot is the preferred one. Okay. So on Monday, we're going to work on this. We're going to look at this stuff. Is it possible to have Rust Z compatibility in the future? I mean, something similar to extern function when we do communication to C. Currently, as far as I know, it is hard to do Zig Rust. Well, you can do Zig Rust through the C ABI. Neither Rust nor Zig have a stable ABI. So the only way for you to make this work is that you export a C style function from Rust or Zig, and that's how you call into the other thing. Um, there are no better ways currently, and I don't think there will be better ways in the future. That's kind of how you have to do it. Hmm. Okay, so here's what I think I'll do. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Sorry, everybody. This is going to be yet another short stream. I don't know why I'm still sick. Uh, some trick with LLVM bytecode, bit code. Well, but even then, it like Zig structs don't want to be ABI stable. The only ABI stable thing that we have in Zig is export. But yeah, C is the universal ABI in the end. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of how it works. Um, Technically, you could argue that you could make a new ABI where you also have like higher level programming languages, like you somehow make the vocabulary more rich. But I think the only language that did this was Swift, and did it kind of for itself. Although, I mean, if the ABI is stable, then other languages could, in theory, also interact with the stable Swift ABI. And I know that they have concepts that don't exist in the CABI in there. But I think we're gonna have to stuck with we're gonna have to stick with the CABI um, for a few generations more with other languages. That is my suspicion. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out. Yeah, sorry. This has been did GitHub at least uh succeed at publishing Zigdo News? Yeah, thank you guys. I'm working on it. I swear to God, I am working on it. No, I guess it timed out at some point. Yeah, timeout reached. Did the DNS thing? No. What if I remove it and then I add it again? Now it's DNS check in progress. Oh, and then it was unsuccessful. Wait, was this really what was messing everything up? What if I rerun this? Oh no, it's still deployment queued. Okay, so no, this is not recovered. Well, you win some, you lose some. Um, as Motorhead says in Ace of Spades. Well, this is it. Thank you all for hanging out. Let me see if anybody's doing Zig on Twitch by any chance. no Zig, so no raid. Thank you all, and see you next time. Bye.